Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name's Johnny Lee. It's another Helix video for you today. Look, you know the routine. Just hit subscribe, do all the good stuff, because it is the only reason why I get out of bed in the morning. I've got nothing else going for me except this. You know, well, it was a bit depressive start. Steve Stevens, the ray gun sound out of Rebel Yell. Couple of things that I should get out the way first. It's not a tone match. It's just kind of how I have set this in the past. It's very basic, it's very straightforward, and it's never going to be perfect unless you've actually got that, you know, toy ray gun thing that he uses. You're never going to really get there. But there's a few things that you can adjust within these settings to kind of get it how you want it. So first of all, you'll notice that the patch itself, the preset itself, is not very big. And the reason for that is I've tried to keep it in the 8 block so that HX Stomp users can use it as well. And the HX Stomp XL brigade. And I've actually got this in a Stomp XL, which I use now and then, which I mainly use for bass, but I digress. So let's have a quick look at the patch. Got a kinky boost in front of the amp. Kinky bus. Where is my mind? I'm using the Engel Meteor. If I was going for a full Steve Stevens kind of tone match, I'd probably be using the Friedman, something like that, or even the new Peavy, I think, because that would probably get me close to where I need to be. But it's all about the ray gun, not about the amp sound. In between the amp and cab is the kinky boost, Cali V30 4x12, dual delay, and then the tile verb on the end. And if you notice as well, there's no other reverb within the patch, because you don't really need it. Once you've got this dual delay going and the tile verb at the end, it kind of gets a little bit washy. So the magic for the ray gun kind of comes from the beginning. Both of these blocks in mono, got the tremolo at the beginning, and then I've got the harmonic flanger. They're the settings for that. What I would advise you to do is get both of these, put them in your favorite section in your HX edit, and then kind of play around with it in different patches and what have you. Because you can realistically just load these in and then start playing it to get it to where you want it to be. Also, after this, again, it's a short kind of preset. You could put delays, you could put a chorus, you could put a flat, you could put anything you want after that to try and enhance it even more. But I've kept it kind of simple and just give you the basics of the cake of tone that you're going to bake yourself in your own oven or air fryer, if you're a hippie, at home. Just before, you know, all the experts start fucking firing up. This is supposed to be there and that's supposed to be there, and the upper mids and blah, 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 all them fucking dicks that can suck a beach full of dick fish. Let's listen to the amp. So it's a gainy little bitch, the Engel. It's great. So let's explain what's going on at the beginning. There is one foot switch on the Helix that is labelled ray gun. It's on a momentary switch. It's not latching. So you put your foot on it, the ray gun will happen, take your foot off it, and that's that. And it sounds like this. And they both are assigned to the same switch. It cuts off straight away. And again, you can kind of alter the pitch a little bit and play around with it and get it to where you think that it should be for you. All right, so. Sounds like one of them old, remember them old movies of the aliens in like the 40s? Are you an alien? Yes, take me to your leader. Sounds like one of them. So take it, have a little play around with it, and see if you can kind of make it your own. They are just the basics of it. I've used this live multiple times. Nobody cares. It sounds great, especially when it's louder. If you are using a Helix, I would probably suggest maybe putting a delay just after the harmonic flanger and trying to get it to kind of bounce around the room a little bit. You could do that and just, yeah, have a little experiment with it. All right, as always, I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to subscribe, say something nice, send me a beautiful message, a back rub. I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.